What's up, party peeps? Oh man, I've been watching this. Look at this. Fear Muffin actually took it from Potato. Can you believe that? I can't believe it. I hate this stream. What's up, Go-Go? What's up, Potato? What is up, Fear Muffin? Thank you guys for being here, man. I appreciate it. She cheats. She's such a cheater. Oh my god. Oh my god, Coco, I haven't seen you forever. What have you been up to? Oh, how are you doing? What's up, guys? Pardon me while I bust open my Dr. Pepper cream soda. And no, I'm not sponsored. Oh, check it out, it's all completely backwards. Oh, Hen Hen is here! Hen Hen! What is going on, man? Oh my god, it's been so long. Yeah, so actually, because of my camera position, this is not Dr. Pepper. No, this is what? So, just in case you were wondering, that's what it is. What's going on, Hen Hen? Thanks for joining, man. Awesome. Gotta get jacked. Here we go. And I see Cry75 is hanging out, my trusty mod, the man behind the scenes. Awesome, awesome. I also called you and you ignored my call. I'm everywhere today. I'm everywhere you want to be. Cool. Well, thanks, man. Thanks for joining in. You guys ready to dig into this? Wait, what? The Hen Hen just gifted me a sub to this new streamer who has turned into my lesbian crush. I did read that right. Okay. My daughter's a lesbian, everybody. Welcome her. Welcome her. She needs that new rainbow emote. A whole new world. Dazzling, please. Okay, I ain't singing that whole goddamn song. Here we go. Twitch is having some issues. Anyway, so let's do this. First one in is the first one we do. What do you guys say? First one into the chat. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, or Monica? Yuri, here we go. Going in.
Let's see what you've written for today.
Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it?
Collaboratouche. This one might be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing.
Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining, baby. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty.
I'm not used to this.
Used to what, baby?
I don't know.
It's fine, girl. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her.
Yeah? Just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid. But seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy.
Are you saying you never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it.
I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me.
Do you really think that, girl? Again, Yuri nods. even your close friends. Yuri doesn't respond to that.
What's up, Insomniac? What's going on? What's going on AQS? Did I miss something? What's the wreckage? Let me see. It sounds like you have an following like you are. Like, how far are we? Hey, AQS, we just started, man. Like, just chose Yuri here and like just a few dialogues in. You're not missing anything. Ooh, fat burger. You better get some meat on that fat. Oh, he tried to pick it up. Good on you, man. Trying to pick that shit up. What? Yeah, you got to get here and fight Potato Demon, Coco, and Fear Muffin for that. Oh, you were at the hospital for 3 hours. What happened, dude? What's going on? Is it for the thing we talked about? I don't know if you guys know this, but AQS is getting a gigantic penis. That's what he's going in for. He's going to get a cosmetic gigantic schlong installed. He said his right leg has been hurting, so he's going to get that cut off and just use his penis for a while to walk around. You know, it's going to be cool. Yeah, it's going to be good. Yeah. The doctor said just be careful. You know, don't look at pornography because all the blood will rush to it and he'll pass out. You know, that kind of thing. But you know. Other than that. Congrats, dude. I'm totally kidding. I'm just playing around. I'm sorry, man. Just playing. So you got yourself an ultrasound? Well, hopefully everything turns out well, man. If you want to PM me about it later, man, let me know what's going on. I'd like to know. In the meantime, back to it.
I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today?
Yeah, I do. If it's with you.
I think that's supposed to be if it's okay with you, personally. Alright, buddy. Dude, I know, right? You show up and you're like, dude, I was here on time, goddammit. I've been sitting here for an hour and a half. I've actually gotten up and talked to him about it. I said, dude, I make... Wait, you know, here. I was like, dude, I make an hour. You need to hurry up, seriously. I ain't got all day to sit around here waiting for your get your shit together, you know what I mean? Alright, back to it.
If it's okay with you. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a quick snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an ordinary human. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry, more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and feed myself again.
Hey, thanks for the alert, KQS. Appreciate it, buddy.
I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's.
I can see that.
Hey, what's going on, Monica? Thanks for coming back. How are you?
It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style.
Awesome, glad to hear it. Thanks for coming and hang out with us. I appreciate it. Nice username, by the way. Did you have anything to do with this game?
using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
She is the game. Dude, when I grow up, I want to be the game. Yeah, all transparency, I have no idea. I went into this game completely blind. This game was actually recommended by Coco Lava Cake there, so this is all her. I'm just playing through it and doing the voices. So if I seem completely ignorant, it's because I am. How you gonna be all this game and Streamlabs? Potato Demon is learning how to cuss today. Oh, nice! Right on, right on. Man, that game put me to sleep. Pokemon, whew, I knocked the frick out!
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So, sometimes I enjoy writing about them.
Sounds to me like maybe Homegirl's a little bit freaky dicky.
Nice! I control the game. I am the game master. All shall bow before me.
Why do you keep them to yourself, girl?
Because they're embarrassing. And people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that? Collaborative?
Well, yeah, I guess I do.
I feel like everyone has a little something like that.
Girl, it ain't a little something.
The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now. But I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things.
Girl, you don't know the half of it.
Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, Collaborative.
Thank God for that, right? That's exaggerating a little bit.
It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing. But now, I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you're to thank for that.
It's nothing really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear.
Okay, party peeps, who's next? First one to put the name in is the one who gets it. Sayori, Natsuki, or Monica. In the chat, let's do it! Who's got it? Who's got it? Monica it is.
Hi again, Collaborative. How's the writing going?
All right, I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I won't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure, here you go. I gave my poem to Monica.
All right. This one's good. It feels like they're not only getting more comfortable. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style?
You could say I found some inspiration in Yuri. I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented.
Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen.
I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her.
Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Back into it. Let's try some back up now. Golly, it's so freaking weird. Alright, here we go.
That whole time was in girl voice, I didn't even realize. But whatever, here we go. Back into it.
But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her.
Huh?
Yeah, for me, I just get a notification saying disconnected from Twitch, and then I look over and the website locks up and it says Twitch went down. And Chatty tells me that the server went down. They must be doing something weird to the APIs. I don't know what they're doing. Maybe they're migrating server instances. I don't know. It's bizarre, whatever it is.
You completely misunderstood.
Calm down. I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend.
Wait, really?
Yeah, a fictional one anyway.
Monica kind of whispers that last part to me.
It's just a hunch, but
Well, there's not really anything wrong with that.
oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Alright, let's take a look.
Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust, an endless poem of meaningless. Load me.
Oh yeah, girl, I'll load you, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's even more abstract than your last one, huh?
I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that.
The KFC dating sim, man, last time I played a dating sim, it was awful. It was absolutely awful. They made me play, for those of you who don't know, they made me play Dream Daddy Dating Simulator. That game was awful. It was so bad. It wasn't even funny, ironically. It was just like... It was so bad. Yeah, I know, because you guys voted it up. And so far, the entire gameplay has consisted of this. You know what I mean? I know, I just gotta get better at this. Guys, I'm serious. I'm trying so hard. Shut up, leave me alone.
It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess.
I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how a space of words can totally change the mood of a poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
I see. Said the blind man who picked up his hammer and saw.
You know what's funny about that? I've read that as monster porn too. I was like, okay, freaky dicky, what's going on here?
It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game.
Somebody just kicked a hole in the fourth wall. Did you see that?
You'll never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Alright, party peeps. What's next? Sayori or Natsuki? That's just the beginning of the fun? Sayori, here we go. Boop.
Oh, I like this one, Collaborative. It has some nice feelings in it.
Ah, I'm glad. Does it mean it's better than yesterday's?
Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both.
It's not very helpful, you know?
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. How much?
Almost read the wrong line in the wrong voice.
I'm not sure if that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah, me neither.
Why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
You want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while.
I feel like he's more cranky when he doesn't win first. It's so funny. You guys are fucking hilarious, man.
If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Huh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind.
Well, whatever.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Potato's hungry. Is it starving? Give us food.
Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes, when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give you the rain cloud. A sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug.
I'm still learning to read, obviously.
And make a nice happy rainbow.
Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic.
Huh? It is? maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, co-operative Schnozzle. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in a bottle, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle is starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave. Discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each other and every friend. Each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head.
This bit's psychotic, man. She's psychotic. Hey, Crazy, what's going on, man? What it is? this is the perfect response right here.
Holy crap! Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a bit better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you can keep it up.
Yeah. Writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
So basically, she's a write or die homie. You know what I'm saying? Ride or die.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic.
Alright, last one. Here we go. Natsuki.
Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. But I can't really say it's any better either.
Whew.
Huh? What?
Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling that you're probably the most critical.
Hey! What makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment? Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing, and maybe you'll be as good as me someday.
That's, something tells me Natsuki's completely missed the point.
Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday.
Huh? You think so?
Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type.
Sayori has a type all of a sudden.
Well, I don't know. But honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight.
That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon.
Dang! Did he just try and say that her hoo-hoos were so high that she would just fly away? It sounded like it.
Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh, yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I try not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Not bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I'll have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone who would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
Do you know people like that?
Of course. It's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby, or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of if people find out, they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone, and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
That's funny. Yeah, we wrote about something similar today.
Huh? Did you say Yuri?
Oh, yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things.
Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything.
Natsuki has trouble finding words.
I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson.
Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem.
It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sierra's been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that sounds great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Oh, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica. Yeah, we're gonna be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sarah's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time.
Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see.
One second, let me check. Let me catch up on the chat real quick. Sorry, guys. Alright, cool. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Sorry. If anybody wants to get my attention, just use @collaborative. Otherwise, I'll try and keep us moving forward on this. Cool? This is true, I am fart. Why are you saying Monica is lame? Didn't seem lame to me. What happened? What happened? Oh, we talking about who best girl is? Alright, here we go. Going in.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that.
Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys, no, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But, I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. And if we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah. It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if it takes, and if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it.
Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask.
Yes! You know that's right, playing with Dick. Dude, your name. You know that's right! How you doing tonight, man? Thanks for swinging by.
I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but
It looks like Natsuki didn't have any arguments left.
okay, fine. I guess I'll have to get it over with. All right. Whew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri?
Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces.
I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This cloud is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, I expect to do it in front of strangers. Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Well, of course. Now let's see.
Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium.
The title of this poem is The Way They Fly.
Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium.
This poem is called...
Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye.
Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quibbling words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns, and it's structured that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save this situation.
Hey, thank you, Fam4. Appreciate the host, man. Can we get a shout out for Fam4 Gamers, please?
I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat.
Yuri, that was so good. Thank you for sharing.
Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay, I guess I'm next then.
Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled.
Sayori,
It's a lot harder than I thought. How'd you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come off the best way that can.
Yeah, that's what she said.
I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud.
I did it. Good.
Good job, Sayori.
Even collaboration also liked it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean?
It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. Huh? I really don't understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Then next time, I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay.
Yikes. It was about her horrible periods and endometriosis. Dude, that shit is no joke. Not that I'm a girl, but I have an idea. That sounds horrific.
Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before collaborative. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let collaboration also lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki.
It's fine. Might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve with time, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem.
The poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting? Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
Natsuki takes a breath.
You know you like Tommy Salami. Tommy Salami is awesome. It's not Johnny, it's Tommy. It's Tommy Salami. Get it right. Say it with pleasure.
Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. Oh yeah. She hurries back to her seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you don't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting.
Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead.
That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the poem. It makes me really happy.
Oh yeah. No problem.
Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait! I can do this. I can do this.
All right.
Giggity.
I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica. Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it.
It must be a little nice, though.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Clever Dev. You don't have to say it.
Whatever. Let's go over it. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori.
Sorry, I was spacing out.
Ah, no wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to,
Sayori fumbles with her words.
So, let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You kind of put me on the spot here.
What do we think, guys? What do we got? Personally, I would walk home with Yuri. I think Yuri is the stoof. What do you guys think? Would you walk home with Yuri? Or still walk with Sayori? Really? Fear Muffin says Sayori? Yuri, who else? Anything else? That's a tie. We need a tiebreaker. We're 1 for 1. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to express yourself. Just put it into the chat. It's okay. 1 for 1. Come on, you guys. What do you think? Yeah. Jugosaurus Rex. It took me a second. Goodness. Alright, well, if it's gonna stay tied, then I'm picking Yuri. Because she is the stoof.
Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so...
Isn't she so beautiful and smart?
Hell yeah. I mean, that has nothing to do with what I just said.
You admitted it.
Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen.
Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know?
Need you? Sayori? I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now.
Sorry.
Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you.
If you say so.
The conversation trails off, and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her.
Alright, thanks. Thanks for letting me know. So interactive.
That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what'll happen in that time?
Alright, here we go, guys. It's time to compose. Just like always. In the chat, first one who gets it, I'm putting it in. Playground, aura, clouds, embrace, flower, hopeless, judgment, papa, laugh, disarray. Aura, here we go. Fear muffin, boom. Misfortune, shopping, grief, skipping, precious, feather, swimsuit, lollipop, games, extreme. Extreme. Boom. Rain cloud, question, blanket, prayer, sadness, vanilla, cheer, tragedy, imagination, family. Tragedy. Nibble, existence, puppy, happiness, email, cage, pure, unending, boop, cheeks. Cage. Chocolate, fantasy, fear, dance, bubbles, giggle, headphones, flying, excitement, electricity. Electricity. Depression, fireworks, pout, kiss, flee, poof, mouse, doki doki, hope, bed. Mouse. Unrequited, death, cute, uncontrollable, suicide, starscape, special, cry, sunny, smile. Dong. Starscape. Lucky, secretive, captive, lipstick, massacre, melancholy, peace, marshmallow, rose, valentine. Captive. Variance, defeat, fireflies, portrait, unstable, ocean, wonderful, vertigo, anxiety, infallible. Portrait. Lazy, vacation, play, silly, melody, sensation, uncanny, marriage, infinite, strawberry. Sensation. Charm, crimson, color, despise, party, essence, comfort, whisper, bouncy, forgive. Essence. Hair, desire, waterfall, climax, scars, time, daydream, fun, determination, ribbon. Climax. Disown, love, amazing, alone, anime, heart, kitty, effulgent, friends, anger. Fulgent. Covet, Whistle, Afterimage, Dream, Sticky, Heartbeat, Milk, Romance, Skirt, Heaven Sent. Sticky. Pink, Dazzle, Intellectual, Memories, Disaster, Frightening, Sunset, Vitality, Sparkle, Misery. Hey, Insomniacs, what's going on, man? Burger Plus TV. Vitality. Vitality. You have to say it like that. Clumsy, Promise, Pain, Graveyard, Candy, Agonizing, Destiny, Sugar, Vivacious, Eternity. Eternity. Raindrops, Socks, Twirl, Parfait, Hop, Bliss, Treasure, Jumpy, Meager, Vivid. Vivid! Welcome back. Vibrant, Together, Disoriented, Music, Fester, Summer, Philosophy, Nature, Entropy, Whirlwind. Music. Fluffy, Explode, Landscape, Sing, Sweet, Beauty, Loud, Tears, Wrath, Pleasure. Wrath. Warm, Holiday, Peaceful, Journey, Joy, Jump, Breathe, Insight, Atone, Rainbow. Atone. All right, we got it.
Oh, man. I'm the last one here again.
Don't worry, I just walked in too.
Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Well, you must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember, that club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Huh? Weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to go play and eat all kinds of delicious food.
You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden.
Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Mom-ika. Huh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's from Sayori's anyway. Excuse me?
Oh, got a sub with it. Wow, thank you so much, Hen. So check this out, party peeps.
Check this out, party peeps. Thank you so much for the sub gift. Sorry, I forgot I still had my deep voice on. Wow, look at that. We are 14% of the way to 100. That 100 once hit, that means boom, boom, boom. If you're looking down the panels beneath, you're going to see a set of chairs. We're giving away the third of those sets of chairs. You pick the color if you win. It's the way it works. Thank you so much, Hen. Very, very cool. I'm going to give you a shout out on the Twitter tonight. Appreciate that. Very cool of you. And now, Monica, you now have access to all of the sub-only overlays available here. So enjoy. Have fun in the chat, man. And welcome to the family. Very cool of you.
Where is Sayori, anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face.
Huh?
You were spacing out again.
Oh. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else.
Huh? Is everything alright?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
It just feels like you were a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see?
Well, it's very cool of you. I appreciate it. And it gets us closer to that mark, man. Look at that. We're 14% of the way. And we still have 16 days to go, so we could probably get it.
Sayori shows me a big smile.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else, but the conversation is already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk.
Collaborators, what's up?
Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently?
Anything up with her? In what way do you mean?
Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today.
Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her.
Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk.
Maybe there's something on her mind? But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Collaborative. You certainly know her a lot better than I do.
Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now.
Look at all those great emotes. Right on, man. Support that shit. There's a lot of them there, too. Those are cool.
No. It's important to me, too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself.
Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone.
Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest.
Hey, thanks for the host, man. Can we get a shout out to Insomniacs, please? Sankabarimasu.
Person of interest? What do you mean by that?
I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Collaboration also.
Me? Tommy Salami? Oh, hell yeah. How on earth would you come to that conclusion?
Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Surya talks about me more than anything else, you know?
Huh?
She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her.
What? No way. Sayori is always like that.
I'll fire it off, man. Thank you so much. Here. My mod's probably busy doing something else. Here we go. Boop. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Freaking awesome. Awesome sauce.
She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it's always been.
You're so funny, Collaborative. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know? Anyway, I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Giggity.
Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but oh yeah. But I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh.
Very, very bizarre. I know, right? Clickety, clickety, clickety. It's very strange. I've never had it happen like this. And the thing is, I highly doubt it's my connection because I own my own lines. I mean, I've got a direct connection. So I have no idea why it would be doing weird. And I have a network monitor. My network monitor hasn't gone down at all. It's saying I still have direct connection. So I think that it's, I think Twitch is just doing something weird. And I don't know what they're doing. But anyway, maybe it's just one of those days. Just one of those weird streaming days. That seems to be up now, so I'll continue. Here we go, back into it. Well, that's what I said. I have a network monitor running. My network monitor's fine. It doesn't show any dropouts. It's consistent.
Hey everybody, check out my package.
It's weird. I have no idea what the hell's going on with it. It's very bizarre. But thanks for hanging out with me, even though there's all these bizarre things going on. Yesterday was perfectly fine. Nothing has changed. It's like, okay, well, whatever. I love that freaking claptrap. Alright, here we go. So I apologize, guys. I have no idea what the hell's going on. It's very bizarre.
I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. So, I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own.
I didn't mean to bother you or anything.
Hey, what's going on, Captain Kronk? What is happening, man? Thanks for coming to hang out with us. Twitch has been having issues today, so if for some reason my stream drops out, I apologize. I'll just restart it and pop it right back in. It's done it a few times. No clue as to what's going on right now.
Relax. You didn't even do anything.
But I could tell you wanted to be alone with your thoughts.
Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell I was thinking like that?
Well, it's something that I do a lot.
I'm used to it. You get used to the potato. Right there, you get used to that potato right there, man. Every other word is basically, you know what I'm saying? Like, look at that right there. He don't even know how to speak normal. He just walked up and you're like, hey, how the are you? Have you seen my Yeah, you know you want my right all up in. That's basically how it talks, see? What a baller answer. I'm used to it. Such a nasty boy. Boomhauer. Stop it, my relatives are watching.
So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that.
In any case, I guess you was right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern.
Don't apologize. Your troubles are the only concern. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I'd be glad to listen.
It's really not that big of a deal, girl. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori.
Sayori?
Yeah, she seemed a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't even want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her.
Oh, that's quite romantic.
Huh?
Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid.
It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all.
Oh, I see. Then perhaps it's unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings.
Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much.
Clever douche. The world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are so many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them.
Oh, yeah. So you think that there might be something behind it after all?
I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside of her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today, too. And I feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she?
Well, I guess that was the case.
Sayori. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she?
I guess. But you don't need to put it that way, girl. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze.
Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. But that is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her.
Yuri. You're giving me too much credit, girl. I'm a pretty simple guy. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you.
That's not a compliment, is it?
It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading?
Well, as long as you're okay with it.
Oh, yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway.
Okay, everyone.
After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room.
Why don't we share our poems now?
Before I knew it, everything is back to normal.
All right, buddy, walk the puppy. Give the puppy a hug and kiss for me.
Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori.
All right, here we go. First one in. Who should we do? First one in the chat. Control my destiny. Yuri. Boop.
Collaborative. Your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions.
Ooh.
I'm a little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally.
Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me, but I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after.
Is that so?
Yuri gently smiles to herself.
this feeling, I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this.
I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something and you never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame.
Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice.
What do you mean?
Well,
Yuri smiles sadly.
collaborative, during lunchtime I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it, anyway. But books are so full of amazing, inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it in that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type.
Come on, man. Who's gonna be making fun of this girl's body? Seriously, Doc. Seriously. This girl. New Super Mario Brothers. Did I beat New Super Mario Brothers? I may have already beaten that. I'm not sure, buddy. But hey, Captain Kronk, feel free to suggest that in the Discord, man. Pop that in under the game requests using the request functionality. Here we go. Bloop, bloop. If you haven't already joined, anyway. Because that's where we do all our voting.
And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all.
People say that about you?
I'm not a know-it-all, Collaboration Nozzle. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy.
You know, I really want to say something about that, but I can't because it would be completely inappropriate.
I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what was missing all this time.
But I haven't really done anything.
Hell yeah, giggity!
No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful, that's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Collaboration Nozzle. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's just so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. So that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy.
I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. But don't actually screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. And I would say that I've had at least one success.
Scamming like a wrecking ball.
Wouldn't you?
If you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we?
Yuri put your head in her hands. But this time, she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem?
Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you.
Oh yeah, girl, why don't you go get it for me?
Ghost Under the Light, Part 2. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds. The silhouette grows closer, closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility. But I am too late. He steps into the streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers. My heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warm before giving up on understanding? I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand. The flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber.
Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri. But instead of taking it from me, she looks away.
Do you dislike it?
No, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poems usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about.
I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one.
That's fine, girl. I understand this one. Yuri is having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. So, thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. Oh yeah. I once again try to hand the poem back to her, but instead, Yuri gently takes my hands and pushes them back towards me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch.
You can, the poem is...
Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles as if she doesn't want me to notice.
You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometime.
Oh yeah. Don't worry, girl. I think you do a good job. Yuri finally turns back toward me.
I guess we should move on before Monica says something.
Yeah, you understand. You on the same vibe, right? You understand what we're talking about. Yeah, yeah.
But I'm sure we can talk again later.
Oh yeah. I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me, and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away.
All right, who's next, party peeps? First one in gets it. Sayori, Natsuki, or Monica? What we got? What we got? All right, Natsuki it is. Boop. He's like, Yuri! Yuri! Yeah, I'm right there with you, buddy.
This one's alright.
Alright.
Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's, anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit.
Well, of course I'm trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems, anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me?
Huh? No, gross. It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off.
Really? What if you ended up just scaring me away?
That's, it's not like you would actually do that.
Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Good. Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach.
Oh, maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all.
I was just joking.
Wait, what happened? Stupid. What's going on?
Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too.
How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki.
Anyway,
Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing even happened.
I'll be your branch. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today, I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in the sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you dream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again.
Hey, I kinda get the feeling that this girl right here, that she wants to be my beach, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write about something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach.
So you decided to write about the beach first, and then come up with the message later?
Well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing, she wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it or whatever.
I see. Something tells me the poem Yuri showed me isn't the one she plans on sharing with everyone else.
Dude, you know she copied that shit from YouTube. She was like, youtube.com, tab it in.
Of course, I chose not to mention that to Natsuki.
You can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice.
I don't know. I have to look that up. Alright, who are we doing next? Sayori or Monica? Sayori, here we go. Boop. Going in order, I guess.
It's It's nice, I guess.
Come on. I can already tell you don't like it.
Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri.
Huh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically.
Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club?
Well, of course I am.
Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Collaboration Nozzle.
Sayori, is there something wrong, girl?
Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today.
Alright. Just tell me if you need anything.
I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now.
If you insist.
Yay! I might go home a little bit early today.
Sayori?
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out the classroom, humming to herself.
Dude, he's straight trying to get giggity up in this piece. He is straight up trying to get giggity. Does it actually mean lesbian? That's never actually come up in conversational Japanese for me. You know? I would rather learn it here than have to walk up to someone and go, "Sumimasen, yori wa nan desu ka?" And they go, "Huh?" Alright, here we go. Monica!
Hi, Collaborative. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival?
Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people? I'll have to give it some more thought, girl.
Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem.
Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands.
Your style's gotten so refined, Collaboration Nozzle. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she?
Well, I guess so.
Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think I've heard her say more words these past couple of days than she's talked in the whole year. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive.
Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself.
You're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her.
Huh? That's...
It's awfully suspicious, you know? Spending time with her in the club room every day, reading that edgy novel with her.
Well, I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. It makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know?
Alright. I get you. Just be careful, alright? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up. So if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage.
You say that like I'm gonna hurt her.
Sorry, I didn't mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright?
Alright.
The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift, the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about.
I see. I never really put much thought into it.
In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we all had the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning?
You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy.
Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone.
You mean one-dimensional?
Oh, yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something that you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good, or okay, or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it, and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today.
Wow, dude! Congratulations on that! That's freaking awesome! Yeah, man! Bang, bang!
Thanks for listening.
And thanks for listening!
Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you just say something strange just now? Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here.
Ah, it seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to, anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on.
She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early.
Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously, of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey.
No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me lately, so I didn't want to force it. That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people.
Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, and everything's fine.
What did she say?
Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sarah will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys? Can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? No, Natsuki's pouting too.
Geez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sarah enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around.
That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere.
Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see.
That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Collaboration Nozzle.
The one who is truly useless.
Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I'd be really appreciative of that.
Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that?
I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway.
Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that.
If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own? Collaboration Nozzle may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, you may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Collaboration Nozzle to... What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Collaboration Nozzle to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So, I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though... Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Collaboration, you okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you.
Of course.
Very well. In that case...
Everyone looks straight at me. But of course, I'm going to go with first one in the chat.
First one in the chat! Come out! First, I want to go with Yuri. Yuri! Alright, that's what I'm talking about.
Well, I'll probably need the most useful helping out Yuri.
Me? Are you serious? Why would you... Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. But no. I was just saying, So you'll be helping Yuri then, Collaborators.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm gonna do.
I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things. So I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I'd be fine. Okay.
Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So, is that everything we needed to go over?
Yeah, that should be just about it. Are you guys excited? Oh, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Collaborators?
Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out.
That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki! What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all.
Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room.
I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Collaborators picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea, and nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so... I get it. I'm kind of surprised, though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad.
Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori wouldn't say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves.
No. I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then.
Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. Huh? I turn around.
Sorry. I realize that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend.
Girl, you trying to get my digits? Ah, yeah. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number?
I think that would be the best way, yes.
All right, then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers.
Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday.
Huh? My house?
Is that a problem?
Nah, not at all, girl. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house, since I'm helping you.
I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I prefer going to your house.
All right. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decide not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I sure hope I manage to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are.
Don't underestimate yourself, Collaborators. I think that will make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something.
Wait. You don't actually think that, do you?
I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense.
That was the wrong voice. 1 second.
You're forgetting the one reason, the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I do.
But
Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right?
huh? I didn't realize.
I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. You believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looked straight into my eyes for a long while.
I believe you.
As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression.
And I'm really looking forward to Sunday.
Yeah, I am too, girl. After that exchange, I make my way out the door, and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri's gonna be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. Oh yeah. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait.
Dude, he trying to get the Huggy lowdown with us.
It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it don't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit, but it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering myself. Again, we used to play so often that I've made it a bit of a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we was family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom, where I finally find her. Sayori?
Hey, clever dish.
I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us.
You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you?
I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now.
If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess.
That's because I end up cleaning it up for you.
How come you suddenly want to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today?
Yeah, but... Wait, how'd you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting.
Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right?
That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today?
Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything.
So it's just me and Yuri then.
Yep.
There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me, girl. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head.
That's no good, Calabardouche.
Huh?
Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have to be worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me.
Sayori. I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile.
You really put me in a trap, Calabardouche. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time.
Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori?
You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Calabardouche? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me.
I'm in shock.
You know what? I totally thought she was gonna confess too. I had no idea it was gonna turn out like that. If I could take off your pants. What the hell? I look over at the chat for 1 second.
I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori?
Huh?
Why is it that you never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me, girl.
So you don't understand at all, Calabardouche. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have had to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else.
I can't help it. That's just how I do.
Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else, too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt.
You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand, girl. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do.
No, Collaborative. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could help, the only thing that could have helped, is if everyone could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am.
Tears streaked down Sayori's face.
I made you join the literature club because I was selfish, and I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one.
Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pulled her into a tight embrace.
Collaborators.
Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you've convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I can make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus, girl. But please never underestimate how much I care about your ass. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Collaborators.
Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear.
No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Collaborators.
Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too, girl. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't.
Don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return.
I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Collaborators. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too.
Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival's tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun, right?
Yeah.
How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise.
I think that would be nice then.
Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel.
No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you.
But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun, and I need somebody to hold the camera. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head.
I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right?
It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest.
It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
All right. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayori's right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic.
Thank goodness.
You're a little early, girl. So I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting here for a long time?
No, just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell.
You could have always just texted me.
Shut up, potato.
If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home.
Well, I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason.
It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you.
That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well?
Yeah, pretty much. At least, I hope I got everything right.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious.
It's so clean.
I cleaned it before you came over, so...
That's a very considerate thing of you to do.
Nah. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here.
Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean.
That would be even more embarrassing, girl. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine.
To be honest, nothing's happened yet. I mean, I'm doing voices for shit, but nothing's happened. It is literally just a simulator. I'm hoping that something happens, but right now it's just... Well, we'll see. I'm still waiting for something to happen. It is thrilling.
I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out.
It's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started, girl?
Yes. I have a few things planned out that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements.
Atmospheric enhancements? I think she's talking about some buried matter, though.
You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles.
Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far, girl.
Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more.
That's great, girl. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person.
Intense?
I guess that's the best way to put it.
Is that a bad thing?
Nah, not at all, girl. It's something that I like about you, actually.
Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy.
Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little.
Relax? I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event.
Oh, yeah. Like what?
Let's see.
Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles, a Motley Crue vibrator, and a wooden cylinder-shaped object.
I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room.
She also pulls out a pair of poussets.
I think that would be amazing, don't you?
Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that wooden thing, though? Is that a Motley Crue vibrator?
Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy?
Not familiar at all.
Oh, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic.
Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for?
This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right?
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it.
I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think it would be perfect for sharing our poems?
Shit, it got me flowing, you know what I'm saying? It does sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for?
Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get?
Yeah, I have it right here.
We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them.
Oh yeah. What will these be used for?
Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then, we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some people to peek inside.
That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri.
Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it.
Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys.
Here's a marker, Collaboratouche. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons.
Ah, all right. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then, she reaches into her bag and once more pulls out a pocket rocket. I mean knife. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy.
Well...
Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it, girl?
You're going to think it's weird.
Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know?
If you promise you won't be weirded out.
Yeah, girl, I promise.
Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe? What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me.
Nah, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing.
She saw shpoink. She said, "I'm a shake a bitch." That's what she said.
It's, well, an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you.
Suits me?
Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, It's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that.
It is, isn't it?
Yuri relaxes her expression once again.
Shut up, Potato! Every time I look over here, man, I'm trying as hard as I can not to laugh, you bastards. Do jumping jacks! No, shh. That's just sexist and wrong. We condone that behavior here. It's just disgusting. Pigs. Jesus.
Would you like to hold it?
Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife, with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy, extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow.
Calabardouche! Why did you do that?
I didn't expect it to be that sharp, and I'm fucking stupid. I barely touched it at all.
It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no.
A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look.
Ah.
She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back.
Is that second base? Shut up, dude.
Oh! Please forgive me. I wasn't thinking.
Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri,
That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Sure, it was a little weird, and it took me by surprise. But I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand, and I lick her index finger in return.
Calabardouche! Did you really just do that?
Now we're even, girl. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now.
You're so weird, Calabardouche.
Yuri giggles shyly. Huh? Yuri calling me weird? I have no response for that.
Where do you keep your bandages?
I don't think we need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding.
I see. That's relieving. The tension.
The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. Gotta get that paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri.
Oh, thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task?
Yeah, let's do it. What you got in mind?
I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy them. Paint tablets.
Ah, that's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets.
We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us?
Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute, girl.
Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you feel the cup's too much, it will be too diluted.
Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri,
Yes?
I come in to see Yuri, quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything?
No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint.
Alright, guys. It is that time. It's actually a little after that time, but I wanted to keep going. I was hoping we could get to a pause point. It doesn't look like we're going to do it. I'm going to activate gigantic egotistical head mode. Here we go. Activate! Alright, so we're making progress in this game. I don't know where we are in this game, and I don't have any idea what's going to happen, but we are definitely making progress because that's the only direction you can go in this game from what I see. Why don't we do this? Let's put together a poll, because we got a good following here. Let's send that love over to somebody else. So if there's anybody streaming right now that you like, please drop their name into the chat, and we'll go ahead and put that into a poll, and whoever wins, we'll send the raid over to them. So let me put together a poll. Who should we raid? Anyone we got? All right, MECHADANGEROUS, playing Maniac Mansion. Cool. And Day of the Tentacle, I played that. I love that. Maniac. God, I can't spell today. Let me see if I got that rank-a-dingers. All right, here we go. We've got Dragon Apex, DRAGON_APEX. Got it. We also have Will Pending, WILLPENDING, playing Terraria, TRRARIA. Boom. All right, that's good. We got 3. Thank you very much for those suggestions. I appreciate it. Here we go. Like always, use the vote command. Boop. Exclamation vote, space, and then a number, just like you see right here. Follow suit. All right, who we got? We got Dragon Apex. We got... Okay, I'm going to throw mine in for Dragon Apex myself. Thank you for everybody who's joining into the vote, and thank you everybody for being here. This has been awesome. I appreciate it. Appreciate this, part. Oh man, we got a tie. We got to break the tie. Come on. Somebody's got to break this tie. Break it. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Look, Dragon Apex coming in. All right, we'll give it a few more seconds here. A few more seconds before we pull the trigger on this poll and decide where we're going to send this raid. In the meantime, I just want to say thanks again for everybody being here. I appreciate the support. It's a lot of fun. You guys are hilarious. I'm sorry I'm not as active in the chat as I usually am, but I have to read constantly, so I can't. Otherwise, I'll be stammering over my words. In the meantime, for those of you who are new to the channel, here's the Discord information. We have a lot of free games in there, and this is also the place where we go to vote for the games that we're going to play, just like this. This was a voted on game. We have a giveaway every week. We got one going on tomorrow, and this is the game we're giving away. And these are all the commands you can use to interact with the chat next time you're here. We have a tie again. Who did that? Hen Hen. Hen Hen. We need one more vote. We gotta drop this. We gotta drop this. Come on, guys. Who's gonna do it? I'll give it a few more seconds here, and then I'll pull the trigger. If it's tied, I'll just pick one of those guys. Mecha Dangerous or Dragon Apex. They just love. They do. They always do it. They're like, right? You know they're laughing about it, right? Okay, here we go. I'm gonna pull the trigger on it. Bloop. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna try this again. There we go. A little slow on the uptake. Okay, here we go. Let's do Mecha Dangerous, shall we? That's okay. Raid Mecha Dangerous. Hopefully I spelled that right. Mecha Dangerous. Okay, I think I got this right. There we go. All right, got him queuing up, guys. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. If you guys have a few minutes to spare, please spare it to send some love over to Mecha Dangerous. I don't know this person. I'm going to stay there for a little bit to say hello and try and show them some support. And if you like what they do, of course, like always, give them a follow or a sub. So in the meantime, you guys have yourselves a great night or a great morning, depending on what side of the planet you're on, and I will catch you tomorrow on the flip side for the continuation of this. So have yourselves a great night. Thanks again, guys. Bye-bye.